I've had a couple video doorbells, and the first one I had was a Ring doorbell, which I really didn't like because I didn't like the way it recorded. I have an Arlo doorbell now, which I do like. However, it's just the cost of it is not what I want to pay, and I'm already paying Wyze for having my cameras on their setup. So this is just a review and an install of the Wyze Video Doorbell Pro. Hopefully you like it. You might want to click on subscribe, and let's get into the video. So I just recently purchased a Wyze Video Doorbell Pro. It comes with a Wyze Chime Pro. And let's open this up and see what we got in here. Starting with our little quick start guide, which I'm sure I'll probably have to look at to figure out how to set it up, although Wyze is pretty good about having the on-air instructions. And in the box, let's see what we got here. First thing, it looks like this is the actual doorbell, or the camera and doorbell, the button that we're going to put on the outside of the outside mounting plate. It looks like it has two screws on here, which I'm assuming that's going to be if you have a powered doorbell. I know it has a battery, but that's good because I do have power that I can generate to the doorbell. Next thing we got is, this is the doorbell chime, which looks like it plugs into the wall. It's got a little button there. You have to figure out what that does. And then the rest inside the box here is, it looks like a charging cable to charge the battery. And I'm sure this is probably all mounting hardware to mount the doorbell to the front. Which it looks like something with an adhesive is still attached. There we go. Yeah, 3M sticky stuff. And various door parts. The Torx screwdriver to take out the security screw on the bottom. Looks like some wires to hook it up, some mounting stuff, an angled bracket. So let's get it all together here, and we'll get it ready to go. All right, now let's add the device into the app. I did charge it, so it's ready to go. When you're charging, if it has a white light here, that means it's charging. When it turns blue, it means it's fully charged, and mine was fully charged. So let's add it into our Wyze app before we install it on the door. So we'll do that by tapping on the Wyze app. Then we're going to tap on the plus, and then we're going to do add device, and then we're going to choose cameras. And then from there we come down to the Wyze Video Doorbell Pro. Click that, and it tells me to press and hold the power button for 5 seconds. The LED will light up and a tone will sound, so let's do that. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005. All right.
Power on.
All right, and it did tell me that it went, so we'll do next. Now it is suggested that the chime be less than 30 feet from the doorbell and less than 30 feet from the router. I do have the door chime here, so it's not plugged in, so I'm not sure what to do with this yet, but we'll have to figure that out. Okay, let's hit next. Okay, so I'm supposed to now plug in my chime no more than 30 feet from my router. I do have a mesh router system, so I think anywhere I plug it in my house, I'm going to be okay, so I'm going to go plug it in an outlet right now.
Bluetooth is connected.
Okay, the chime just told me that it was connected. It said ready to connect, so I'm going to hit next. And now I got to press and hold the reset button. It will say reset successfully. Press and release the button and a yellow light will flash and it'll say ready to connect. Actually, it's already done that. The yellow light is flashing. So we're going to click down here where it says the status light is flashed right down here. And let's do next. Okay, now it's searching for the doorbell. So it's pairing, yep, it found it. So now it's selecting my network. I'm going to select the network here. And now it's going to ask me to put my password in. All right, I think I got my password in. Hitting connect.
Connecting.
The speaker over there is saying it's connecting.
Connection completed.
And it just said that my connecting was completed. And that's what the screen is showing me here. So now it says we're going to begin the installation. So I'm going to click on that. And do I have an existing hardwired doorbell? My answer is yes. So I'm going to click next. And now it's telling me to shut off the power, which I'll do. And now it's going to tell me to open my chime box. So they want me to take a picture of that for some reason. So I'm not, I will do that. And it says, what does the wiring look like? So let me go take a look at the wiring. All right, so here's my chime box, and I have 2 wires connected. So I will select that on the app. Okay, so we have 2 wires, so I'm going to hit 2 wires. And now it says use the jumper wire to connect both terminals. So I have a jumper wire, and I will do that. So now that the wires are connected, do next. And hey, all the wiring work is done. Yippee. Okay. So now I guess this tells me to close the chime box and get ready to install the new doorbell. So now it's going to tell me what kind of kit that I have. And I'm going to install it in place of my existing Arlo doorbell. Which I'm getting rid of because not that it doesn't work great. However, I've only been paying like $3 a month to have that online, and they're upping it to now $5 a month. And since I already pay Wyze $100 a year to have unlimited or up to 100 cameras, I didn't see any sense in keeping that one. So we're going to change that. So now we'll go out and we're going to just install it. I don't think I really need any instructions, and I don't think I need to show you any of this either. Click on next. We're going to do it. It's just going to tell me how it's going to hook up. It's going to tell me which backplane I want. If I'm using the wedge kit, disconnect the doorbell, install the backplate, attach the wires, connect the wires to the doorbell, and attach the doorbell to the backplate. And well, that should probably be about it. Turn the power back on, yeah, and poof, I've installed the Wyze Doorbell. And the next thing I do is I'm going to name my doorbell. So since I have everything pretty much around the Batman theme, we're just going to call it the Bat Doorbell. So all right, Bat Doorbell, and we'll do save. And I am going to do this, so I'm going to apply because I do have Cam Plus. And no, I guess we're not going to do that because we already have Cam Plus, so we're going to do that. And then I can also share this device with my family if I wish. So. And we'll click on done. And I guess if we're looking up, and it's got an update, which is typical. And you can kind of see me there. So let's do an update now. And we'll let it update the camera, and let's go take a look at the doorbell where we're going to install it. All right, I thought I'd show you this mount that I bought. I got it off Amazon. My doorway is like that, my garage, and my doorbell is over on the left-hand side. And this allows it to angle, so you can get an angle on the thing. And I made an adapter plate like this that I'll put back on it, and then I'll attach the Wyze mounting plate to that. I thought I would show you that because that's kind of neat if you've got a doorway like I have. All right, so I'm going to use the wedge plate here, and I find it kind of interesting because the mounting holes are right here and right here, and none of the screws they give me are skinny enough to go through the plastic mounts. So I'm not quite sure where those screws may be, but they don't. So I'm just gonna take my drill and I think I'm gonna drill them a little bit bigger, drill the holes a little bit bigger so that I can mount it onto that block. And then this piece will go on like this, and then we'll screw it right into that block that I showed you. Okay, now I got everything attached and mounted. My wires are out. This thing will articulate whichever much farther I want it to go, as well as the wedge here. It'll even push it out more closer to looking at flat on the street, so I can adjust that as I like when I view the camera. So all I got to do now is then just attach the new doorbell. Okay, we finally got everything installed. The biggest pain was getting my bracket mounted to the wall. But anyway, we got that all installed. And the other thing I noticed is, I put this wedge in right here, and I probably don't even need it, and because I've got this one all the way to the back now, and I get a pretty good picture, and I'll show you the picture in a minute here. If I slide it forward, I just get more of the wall, and I don't really want that, so I'm left it like that. I may take this wedge out, I don't know, but anyway, so now everything's going, and if we open the, or if we ring the doorbell, we should be able to hear the chime. Well, maybe not. Too close here. Anyway, so that's it. Let's take a look at what it looks like. So I have my phone out here with me, and here's the doorbell. I'm going to ring the doorbell, and we'll see how long it takes for it to notify me on my phone. Let me turn the phone off there. There we go. Wow, it already notified me. That is really fast. And it says a person is detected, and it says, Wyze, hello, somebody is calling you. That is unbelievable how fast that was. The Arlo doorbell was probably, maybe 10 to 15 seconds before it actually notified me. So that's way cool. All right, so here's the picture that I'm actually getting of the doorbell. As you can see, I got a lot of the wall here that I didn't have. I'll go walk outside now, and you'll see how much it actually picks up. All right, so that's what it got, and I actually did hear it alert that it picked up somebody. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go from my garage, and I think I'm going to see if I can get this thing to do notifications on my iPad. So, all right, I'm going to go sneak up on the doorbell and see when it actually notifies us. So I'm going to go out the garage. All right, well, first test here, it's pretty good. It's a lot faster than the Arlo one that I had on there, as far as doing the notification as well as the doorbell ringing. So it looks pretty good. Maybe do some other tests here, and we'll go from there. So this next clip shows you a porch pirate actually coming in and trying to take it. And what I was really pleased about was that the video started way before the actual image of myself coming through came in. Fuck. So this next clip I want to show you is simulating what a porch pirate might do, come in and steal one of your packages. The Arlo doorbell did really well for that. The I had a Ring doorbell, and it was terrible. I think I could run up, steal a package, and it would be gone before I knew it. So this next clip shows you what it would be like to have a Porsche Pirate come running in and take your package. Well, I'm not really going to run, but you know, it's going to simulate that. And one thing that I was really happy about was that the video itself actually is recording before I'm actually in the video, which is really nice. That was the biggest downfall I felt of the Ring one. But anyway, this will be the clip. The one after it is just a clip of showing, you know, what it looks like at night. And hopefully this video has helped you. If you liked it, please subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.